Alright, great. I didn't save, so I'll have to do all of this again. Not very smart. Let's try to do the same, but to be honest, I don't specifically remember what I did. I guess HQ stuff there. And, crap. Okay, here we go. Let's try to do this fast anyway. Mobile. You leveled up, forced march. Devastating fire for the Bristol Blenheim. Vulnerabilities. Let's start with Boom and Zoom for most of them. For both of those. Then get all of them to strength 11. I have to say this really sucks because it cost me a lot of time to do these reorganization every single time. That shit's not great. Okay, I remember upgrading this one to the 76mm and taking a look at the equipment for the tanks. They'll become tank flamethrowers. They will keep sappers. Is this sound? Yep, way too high. Okay, that's done. And bam. Come on, game. Jaeger and scouts. I guess this time I'm just gonna upgrade to. Yeah, the thing is with Jaeger, they actually have ignore entrenchments, which is also really good. This is also quite nice, but funny thing is these are paratroopers. I don't think I really need that. Yeah, I was gonna. I only bought you. Let's see though. I think I bought an artillery, one of the 122mm artillery pieces. They do only have a smaller range though, interestingly. It's actually pretty sad. They're actually worse in almost every single way. They also don't have point blank. Wow. We'll have to keep it in mind because the fact that they are not so great is quite something. What I will do is get the winter equipment for my infantry. Oh, I already did that. Okay, never mind that then. I think I bought another Vickers tank, but I might be mistaken. I do think I bought it. And let's just give it a Vickers machine gun. Might have forgotten smoke grenades, but whatever. Okay. I already talked with everybody. Next battle will be Battle of Tolvajarvi.
Good news! We'll be getting new Western weapons soon.
Splendid. I'll take as many outdated French cannons as I can get.
Spare me your wit, General.
Iro, our soldiers have to take out Soviet tanks with satchel charges. It's suicide. We need modern weapons, ones that keep our soldiers safe.
In that case, you'll be glad to hear that Prime Minister Ruti got us $10 million from the Americans.
10 million? What a sly fox.
That money will serve us well in the future, but your work cannot wait, Rush. I have a priority assignment for you.
Indeed. The Soviets are hitting us hard at Kola. Losing that sector would be disastrous.
So I've heard. I'll be glad to oversee the defense there.
Kola will hold. I am certain of it. This time we'll test your other talents.
Which ones? I have plenty of them.
Sometimes nothing helps morale more than hitting your enemy hard on the nose. You will depart for Tolvajarvi and help Colonel Tolvala retake the village.
An offensive against the entire Soviet Eighth Army. Field Marshal, that is a big risk.
Tolvala is our best offensive tactician. The Reds won't know what hit them. But if he attacks too hard and exposes his flanks, I'd be grateful if you watched his back, Ush.
Sure. I agree. Let's destroy that
General
Eighth
Ush,
Army.
like I told you before, you will join efforts with Colonel Paavo Tolvala. His group is already at Tolvajarvi, positioned in the way of the Soviets' advance. I hope you two get along.
Greetings, General Ush. Nice to see a fellow Jaeger out in the field. I'm looking forward to working with you on this one.
Who was this again?
Greetings, Colonel. Are your troops ready to strike?
In Blitzkrieg.
Ready and eager. Hell, I wish I could personally lead them into battle. I've got my own scores to settle with these Bolsheviks. You better believe it.
Glad to hear, Talvala. Something tells me we're gonna need commanders like you.
All right, enough pleasantries. It's about time we put some hurt on these Bolsheviks. I trust that you've seen my plan for the operation.
Yes, let's go over it once more. To crush the local Soviet forces, we'll need to capture the following key points. The village of Saarola, the hotel on the isthmus between the lakes, the northern way station, the supply hub, the village of Hirvasvaara, the airfield to the southeast from the hotel, and the Taipaleenvaara village. As before, we will have to rely on our maneuverability and knowledge of terrain. But if you have any suggestions, let's hear it. You know your way around Tolvajarvi better than I do.
Right. Our first order of the day should be to recapture our supply hub near Lake Varalampi. The Soviets went on a raid last night and captured it. The bastards caught my soldiers mid-dinner. The boys managed to retreat, but the damn Bolsheviks got to keep our equipment, and even our sausage soup.
What?
We expected them to keep attacking, but they dug in instead. So now we can retake the initiative.
In that case, go ahead, Colonel. The additional supply line in that area will be our great help.
Especially the soup, which I think will be more help than anything else. Alright, I will... I guess, go and do that. Do I have no supply? Oops, I do. What's the guy mumbling about then? Well, I might only have a delaying action here in the center because I have a hunch I will have to go around and encircle all of their guys like that. So, it's just a hunch. So let's place these here. I'll put one tank there, but for infantry. Okay. These are support units. I'll put them to good use, don't get me wrong, but I don't think it's the scouts that have... here we go. I'll put these guys here. And... Well, keep my AT around that area. I know they will not get a whole lot of prestige at that point, but... should be okay. That recon can't go very far yet. I don't expect them to have too much around that area, but you never know. I would like to stay in the woods as well. Alright, that's some bad movement. Not gonna lie. The question is where I think they might be going. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. That will not help me. They're not that likely to get through the woods like that, though. Let's just land the bombers for a moment, because I have a hunch they ain't going to be contributing all that much here. Yeah, technically I can cross here, but I don't think that's going to be that great of an idea, to be honest. However, I'll keep this artillery here for now. I also don't expect them to go and cross necessarily, but I'll have to be a bit careful. Just have to gamble a little bit, but not too much, I'd wager.
General Ush, our field recon spotted Soviet tanks gearing up for an assault. The attack will come from the hotel.
We need to hold them off, Talvala. If they make it to our headquarters, we will have nowhere to escape.
Easier said than done, but we will definitely give it a shot. Hell, maybe we'll even capture a few vehicles.
Okay, I mean, I can do that. Really, that's all they have there? Just one measly unit. That is fairly disappointing. It's also disappointing that I can't actually see what they have.
The counterattack at Varalampi was a complete success. Hell, there was even a bayonet charge, like back in the Great War. Too bad we couldn't save our sausage soup. The Ruskies had already gobbled it all up. And here I thought the Soviet Union was supposed to be the land of plenty.
Don't worry, Pavel. I'm sure you have properly avenged our rations.
That's it, huh? Okay. For fuck's sake, how am I supposed to get these things close if I can't even move them like that? Now I have to move them here in the hopes that they don't see it? Fuck me. What? Who gave the Overwatch then? Oh. Let's see, they have actually 8. I need 2 fighters to deal with it. And they have 5. The last one. I don't want to shoot it down with AA, I'll just let it get stuck. No need to attack it. Creating a bit of a traffic jam over here. Again, unfortunate business is that alright, well, let's send some units here because, well, it's not that I'm necessarily afraid of this counterattack or anything, but the roads are just so terrible that Can't really do a whole lot with it. They did move, huh? Huh. It's like 3 damage, right? Yeah. I guess they got me reasonably well, actually, with that next plane. Jesus, come on. With 7 damage, they can attack with this one first. Yeah, I'll actually go in there and attack. Let's also go for aggressive maneuver here. Alright, sweet. Then kinda curious because they actually have 4. I can get an overrun on these and then move back. Take the supply point. The problem is with that plane though, because okay, nice. That's a rage. If it moves anywhere except back, it will get hurt. But that does mean trouble somewhat. No AA, huh? These tanks are also in the way. I will attack them though. Wow, really? They still do 2 damage? That's rough. What do you have though? You have a People's Hero. That's fine, they can use the experience, I guess. Not very amazing, but what do I have in here? We'll definitely do that. If I find out that this is clear, they do have the airfield here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That would potentially mean I can actually bomb that. 1, 2, 3, 4, but I have no protection. So let's wait for this turn on that. So I do want fighter cover. If I can't see it, no real reason to do a double attack. Yeah, that's just not a great idea. Okay, it's actually looking pretty reasonable for me. Let's go and get some experience here. And land. They have one damaged. That means I'll still go not with this fighter. And not even with these, huh? It's fine now. I'm not too worried. Yeah. Let's kill them. Move into that objective. Then kill them. Next, let's take a look. You have... okay, you can be destroyed here. That was a nice ambush by the anti-tank gun, by the way. Actually quite enjoyed that. Seems to me I should try to attack again here. And
Well, I'll be. My boys captured an almost intact Soviet tank. It's already been fixed and brought up to full combat readiness.
yeah, that's all well and great, but this tank is a non-core unit, sadly. I'll actually give it tank line and move back here. Now we need to move back a hex so they can't overshoot. I don't think they're gonna go around, but just in case I'll keep them there. This is fine. I'm not too worried about that, whatever's going on there. There is one thing that I'd like to check though. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so if I take this fighter, put it here. I should stay out of range of any potential anti-aircraft that they have there. I think after bombing you can move again, I think. Okay, that's, yeah. That helps, especially since I really need to kill the enemy units pretty quickly in this mission, apparently. Need to hurry up. The thing, though, is that these bombers are creating constant problems because I cannot move by truck as long as they keep having them. And actually causes a few issues. Unless I put units directly under them, but that's not always super amazing. To put it mildly. Also cannot get there. I think we're set for now. This is a non-core bomber. No, poop. Not really worried about those recons. Which they frankly have quite a lot of, funnily enough.
General Urch, it seems the communists understood that they won't be capturing Tolvajarvi anytime soon. According to an intercepted radiogram, they expect us to assault their headquarters. Because of that, they intend to destroy all of their documentation and maps.
Do you want us to get those maps?
They would certainly help us. Make haste, Leonard. Such information could affect the entire war effort.
5 turns, eh, to capture the Soviet HQ. Well, let's play one more turn and then call it quits for now.
Well, I'll be. My boys captured an almost intact Soviet tank. It's already been fixed and brought up to full combat readiness.
Talking about the Matrix. One, two, three, okay. I know they have the artillery, so I'm not actually attacking. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. They wouldn't die from that. Which is good indeed, because I don't want to kill them that way. I'll leave them alone for now. 37%, eh? Oh. You are at 5. Okay, sweet. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can again kind of bomb here at will. This is the fighter. It's even worse with him, I guess. Let's do the fighter first. And core bomber. And now the infantry. Oh, poop. Right. Well, at least it was non-lethal, and now they can no longer assist. Let's kill this one. The ground units don't actually give all that much points, but it's okay. Just stay out of range of that airfield. This one is not super amazing, but I guess yeah, we'll deal with that next turn. Won't be able to get there, actually. Don't want to kill it, so... Oh, what? Really? Oh, they did 6. Ah, fuck. It's at 5, so I wanted them to survive, basically. That sucks that it didn't happen. The, main difficulty on this side now is that artillery, well, or the AA, but what I'm yeah, there's no reason for me to get all frisky there. So I think he doesn't have good enough spotting on this area here without that recon. The two tank units. Should just stay here. They don't have a good crossing point. It's a bad idea. Basically just gives me that part of the town by itself.
General Oish, you have an opportunity to procure heavy Soviet bombers.
I'd prefer British or German ones, but beggars can't be choosers. Where can we get them?
Sadly, now is not the time to be a discerning buyer. On the airfield on the eastern bank of Tolvajarvi, some Soviet bombers are waiting for a fuel shipment. If you make haste, you could capture the airfield and the planes.
I will certainly try. The communists are bombing our cities, and we have nothing to respond with.
And you have nothing to respond with even after, but I guess I will try to get the breakthrough as quickly as possible. Next time. Thanks for watching, take care, and bye-bye.